Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm delighted to have you here today. Today's presentation is titled Management of Pest Control in Pharmaceutical and API Manufacturing Facilities. We'll be exploring effective strategies to manage pests and ensure the integrity of pharmaceutical production. Over the next few minutes, I'll share key insights and best practices to help you maintain a pest-free environment in your facilities. Let's get started. Let's talk about why pest control is so crucial in the pharmaceutical industry. Pests such as rodents, insects, and birds can pose significant risks. They can cause product contamination, which is a serious concern for patient safety. They also increase the bioburden risk, meaning more microorganisms can be introduced into the manufacturing environment. Additionally, pests can damage packaging, leading to product spoilage or loss. And importantly, their presence can result in regulatory noncompliance, which can have legal and financial repercussions. Implementing effective pest control measures helps us ensure the safety, quality, and integrity of our products throughout every stage, from manufacturing to storage. It's not just about avoiding pests, it's about safeguarding the entire process. Pest control is an integral part of our contamination control strategies and GMP compliance. It helps us maintain high standards and meet regulatory requirements consistently. So, in essence, managing pests isn't just an operational duty. It's a fundamental aspect of ensuring our products are safe and effective for those who need them. Let's take a closer look at the regulatory frameworks that guide our contamination control efforts. Starting with the FDA's CGMP, outlined in 21 CFR Parts 210 and 211. These regulations emphasize that facilities must be maintained in a clean, sanitary, and pest-free condition to prevent contamination. It's crucial that we have documented measures in place for pest exclusion and control, ensuring compliance and safeguarding product quality. Moving on to the WHO, EU GMP, and Pest standards, you'll notice they also highlight the importance of contamination control, particularly pest exclusion, within pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities. These international guidelines reinforce the necessity of proactive measures to minimize contamination risks. Lastly, the Indian Schedule M and CDSCO regulations mandate pest control programs within pharmaceutical plants. They require that such programs are systematically implemented and documented, aligning with global best practices. Overall, no matter which regulatory framework we follow, the core message is the same. Effective pest control and maintaining a clean environment are fundamental to ensuring the safety and quality of our pharmaceutical products. This consistency across regulations underscores how vital these measures are in our industry. Let's talk about the importance of having a written pest control program that is integrated with your overall quality systems. This means documenting your pest control procedures so everything is consistent and traceable. Facilities must take proactive steps to exclude pests and carefully monitor entry points like doors and vents to prevent any unwanted intruders. Keeping detailed logs of monitoring activities and corrective actions is essential. They help ensure issues are identified early and addressed promptly. It's also best to use licensed technicians and GMP-compliant methods, emphasizing the importance of working with qualified professionals and following industry standards. The FDA highlights that regular facility inspections and thorough documentation are fundamental parts of CGMP. These practices help maintain a clean, safe environment and demonstrate your commitment to quality and compliance. Overall, integrating pest control into your quality system supports the integrity of your product and aligns with regulatory expectations. Let's talk about the importance of premises construction in pest prevention. First, it's crucial that we build our facilities in a way that prevents pest entry. This includes using seals, screens, and barriers at potential entry points. These physical barriers are our first line of defense. Next, the design of the facility should minimize areas where pests can hide or harbor. This means creating spaces that are easy to clean and maintaining cleanliness is much simpler. When the environment is hygienic and free of hiding spots, pests are less likely to settle in. Finally, the layout of the facility plays a vital role. It should support clear hygiene zones, such as production areas, storage, and utilities. Proper separation helps prevent cross-contamination and makes it easier to implement targeted pest control measures. It's also worth noting that regulatory audits often focus on these structural pest exclusion measures. So, ensuring your facility is designed with these principles in mind not only helps maintain hygiene, but also keeps you compliant with regulatory standards. This way, pest prevention becomes an integral part of your overall food safety strategy. Let's talk about the core elements of integrated pest management. First, it's essential to conduct a thorough risk assessment of pest sources and entry points. This means identifying where pests might be coming from and how they could gain access to our facility. Next, exclusion and sanitation play a critical role. By removing food, water, and harborages, we make our environment less inviting for pests. Using traps, baits, and monitoring devices helps us keep track of pest activity and catch issues early. It's not just about set and forget. Regular review and continuous improvement of our pest management strategies are key to staying ahead of any potential problems. Remember, integrated pest management aligns closely with industry best practices and good manufacturing practices, or GMP expectations. This holistic approach not only helps us control pests effectively, but also ensures we meet the highest standards for safety and quality in our operations. Now, let's talk about the key components of an effective pest control program. First, we have a written SOP, or Standard Operating Procedure, which clearly outlines the processes for pest control and prevention. This ensures everyone knows the correct steps to take and maintains consistency across the team. Next, it's crucial to have approved pest control vendors who employ qualified technicians. Working with certified professionals helps us ensure that treatments are effective and safe. We also conduct regular pest risk assessments and hazard identification. This proactive approach allows us to spot potential problems early and address them before they escalate. To keep everything on track, we establish a periodic inspection schedule, whether weekly, fortnightly, or monthly, based on the level of risk and the needs of the facility. Monitoring devices like UV lights, pheromone traps, and rodent traps play a vital role in detecting pest activity early. These tools help us gather real-time data and assess the effectiveness of our control measures. Finally, thorough documentation is essential. Logs, maps, and records of corrective actions provide a clear history of pest management activities. This documentation supports continuous improvement and accountability. Together, these components form a comprehensive pest control program that helps us safeguard our facilities and maintain a pest-free environment. Let's talk about pest control in clean rooms and sterile areas. First, it's critical to understand that pest control activities must not compromise the integrity of sterile zones. This means we can't allow pest management methods to introduce risks into these sensitive environments. For example, no direct chemical spray should be used in grade A or B clean rooms, as this could contaminate the sterile area. Instead, we rely on physical barriers and monitoring systems outside these critical zones to keep pests at bay. These barriers help prevent pests from entering without risking contamination. Additionally, it's essential to integrate pest control data with environmental monitoring. This integration allows us to have a comprehensive view of the environment, ensuring that pest management is aligned with overall contamination control strategies. Regulators expect pest control to be a seamless part of our contamination prevention efforts, reinforcing how vital it is to incorporate these practices thoughtfully and effectively into our cleanroom protocols. Let's talk about the importance of warehouse pest control, especially when it comes to APIs, excipients, and finished goods. Ensuring a pest-free environment is crucial to maintaining product integrity and compliance. We need to define monitoring points strategically, near entry docks, waste areas, and along the perimeter. These are key spots where pests might try to enter or hide. Using traps and bait stations is essential, but remember, they must be clearly labeled and accurately mapped. This helps in tracking and managing pest control efforts effectively. And of course, maintaining detailed records of inspections, any findings, and the corrective actions taken is vital. This documentation supports compliance and helps identify patterns over time. As per FDA and GMP guidance, sanitary storage and pest exclusion aren't just recommendations, they're requirements. Overall, these measures are all about safeguarding the quality of our storage and warehouse conditions, aligning with the broader theme of quality assurance and regulatory compliance. Now, let's talk about the key records we need to maintain. First, pest control SOPs and schedules are essential to ensure consistent and effective pest management. These documents guide our team in performing pest control activities correctly and on time. Next, we have service provider contracts and certifications, which verify that our vendors are qualified and compliant with industry standards. It's important to keep these up to date for accountability and audit purposes. We also need trap installation maps with unique identifiers. These maps help us track where traps are placed and monitor their effectiveness over time. Inspection and monitoring logs are equally vital. They provide a detailed record of all inspections, findings, and actions taken, helping us identify trends or recurring issues. Lastly, CAPA records for any pest findings are crucial. They document the corrective and preventive actions we implement to address pest issues, ensuring continuous improvement. All of these records are not just for internal use. They demonstrate our compliance during FDA or CDSCO inspections. Proper documentation shows that we follow best practices and adhere to regulatory requirements, which is fundamental to maintaining our quality standards and trust. Now, let's talk about the importance of training and responsibilities in our pest management program. First, it's essential that all staff are trained on pest awareness, reporting procedures, and proper cleaning practices. This training ensures everyone knows how to spot issues early and maintain a clean environment, which is critical for preventing pests. Next, our QA team plays a vital role in monitoring the effectiveness of the program. They will review trend data regularly to identify patterns and areas for improvement. This helps us stay proactive rather than reactive. EHS and facilities teams are responsible for managing the implementation of these pest control measures on a day-to-day basis. Their involvement ensures that policies are followed and that any issues are addressed promptly. Additionally, pest control vendors are supervised by our site quality representatives. This oversight ensures that external partners meet our standards and deliver effective services. Overall, cross-functional adherence, meaning everyone working together, really ensures our pest management program is both effective and compliant. When all these pieces come together, we create a safer, cleaner environment for everyone. Let's talk about some key aspects of pest control compliance. First, it's essential that the facility excludes pests structurally. This means designing and maintaining the building to prevent pests from entering in the first place. Next, having a written, documented pest control program is crucial. It ensures consistency and accountability across the team. Regular monitoring and trending are also vital. By consistently checking for pest activity and analyzing patterns, we can catch issues early and prevent larger problems. Working with GMP-compliant vendors and using approved methods helps maintain high standards and reduces risks. All records related to pest control should be kept in a way that they're ready for regulatory inspections at any time. Lastly, integrating pest control with contamination control and quality systems creates a comprehensive approach, ensuring that all aspects of safety and quality work together seamlessly. This checklist really underscores the importance of a proactive, organized approach to pest management as part of overall compliance and quality assurance. For further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you have any questions or need additional information, I'm here to help. Feel free to contact us through the provided channels. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I truly appreciate your engagement and look forward to assisting you further.